Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Autumn and today I am doing a 5K writing challenge. I did this challenge a couple of weeks ago. It turned out great. I want to do it again. I am not quite up to doing a 10K. I don't think I have that stamina quite yet, but a 5K is doable. It makes a lot of progress for my story as well as my goals for Camp Nano. And while it is an achievable goal for me, it's still challenging. In this vlog, it's gonna be a little bit different than how I did it a couple of weeks ago for the 1st of July. I believe in that vlog, I didn't have to do anything else, meaning I could just write and work on like a couple of other things, whatever else I was doing at the time. I don't know. I haven't edited that video yet, but in this video, I have 4 things that I need to do today. The first one is I want to write 5,000 words. Second thing, I need to do a deep clean of the apartment. The last these two things. I want to keep reading the book that I'm currently reading and edit a YouTube video. All 4 of those things take a lot of time. I am not the type of person where I'll just work on one thing for a very, very long time and then I'll switch to the other thing once I'm finished. I kind of like to bebop around. In this vlog, I am going to just be bebopping around between those 4 things. The reading, unfortunately, is going to take more of a backseat to the writing and the cleaning and really the editing the video because that needs to go up tomorrow. That's pretty much all I have to do today. I normally write at my desk in my office. However, I know I am going to be editing a video and I do have a live stream tonight at 11 p.m. with Sarah. So I'm gonna be spending a lot of time in there. So to mix up the scenery, whenever I do my writing sessions, I'm gonna do them out here in the messy kitchen that I'm trying to stand here so you can't see, don't look at it. To keep everything kind of funky fresh and to not feel so trapped and like I'm in one space, I am going to be sitting out here to do my writing sessions. I know everything I just said takes a lot of time. If you know anything about me, if you've been following this journey for a while, you know I'm not a big sleeper. I don't sleep a whole heck of a lot. And plus, I have to work night shift tomorrow. So usually when I work night shift, the day before, which would be today, I stay up all night to tire myself out to flip my schedule. While it's like 9:15 in the morning right now, I have all day, all night until 4 or 5 a.m. tomorrow morning. I am not concerned about not being able to get all of this stuff done. I just want to plug that. I know I have a lot of things that I have to do, not a lot of things, but time consuming things that I have to do today. And this is how I'm going to be getting everything in because I'm basically gonna be awake for almost 24 hours. That's normal. Don't worry about me. Everything is fine over here. Without further ado, we need to go ahead and kick this vlog off because I've been talking for a while. We're gonna start with a writing session. I am not a morning writer. I do not like working. Well, I don't like working in the morning, but I also don't like writing in the morning. But we need to go ahead and make some good progress in this 5K word day. So that's what I'm gonna do. Set up everything over here. Probably straighten this up just a little bit so I'm not looking at stuff that will be bothering me. I hope you enjoy the vlog and let's just get to it. Before I start my first writing session, I wanted to tell you guys where I was at in my story. So I'm on chapter 17 out of 27. The manuscript, I want to say, has a little more than 42,000 words in it. This is a fantasy story, and each of my chapters, I'm wanting them to be between 2,000 words and 2,500 words. Really, the reason for that is just to make sure the story keeps moving along. I have a habit of drawing things out and making chapters super long or not knowing when to stop one thing to move on to something else. And if you hear a tumbling sound in the background, it's the washer and the dryer because it's laundry day. That, I guess, is a little bit of context for my Camp Nano goals. This is a goal where I want to write 15,000 to 20,000 words in this story. I have about 1,400 words into chapter 17. And this chapter, I'm not really liking it. I'll be totally honest. I think I'm a little stuck because I stopped midway through this chapter and it's been about a week and a half since I've been able to work on it. Maybe even a little bit longer than a week and a half. Actually, it is longer than a week and a half. Well, I worked on this yesterday, but then the last time I worked on this was when I did the other 5K. So that was like 2 weeks ago. This chapter, I stopped in an odd place. First writing session is up, or it's about to be up, but I want to write in here to keep track of my 5K word day. I did this last time, so we'll have another 5K day, which is exciting. So I'm going to quickly just fill this out. You can't see it. Fill this out, and then we'll start working on my project. And when you guys are watching me make this little 5K word day little spread thing, I just also want to emphasize that I'm not an artist, okay? My talent is stick figures and clouds. Don't make fun of my words, of my drawings, because that is not my expertise. One quick thing before I start actually writing, and perfect timing because the laundry just stopped, so I can change that out and then start working on the story. So I'm about to start my writing session, but for this writing session, I know I had said earlier that I usually like to do my writing sessions in hour increments, but with this chapter, I have about 1,400 words into this chapter. I would like to get another 1,000 words for chapter 17 before I end it and start working on chapter 18. So that's what I'm gonna do. I am going to finish this chapter, get to about 1,000 words, which honestly, it'll probably take about an hour. And then I am going to move on and then do a little bit of cleaning, a little bit of editing, and then I'll come back and I'll sit down and do another writing session. I have chapter 17, 18, 19, and maybe 20, so 3 or 4 more chapters before I'm into Act 3. I would honestly say that this pacing is not perfect, but it's aligning with the 3-act story structure. The series of events are leading up to the 3rd act, which I'm very pleased with because I feel like in the past when I've written stories, the pacing hasn't been the best. When I'm supposed to be starting Act 3, I feel like my characters aren't exactly there, but I really feel like right now my characters are exactly where they need to be to eventually get to Act 3. So I just wanted to say that. We'll do the laundry first, and then I'll just go ahead and jump into the first sprint. So that was a very good sprint. I ended up writing for about 45 minutes. Y'all, absolutely obsessed. In the update before this, I wasn't quite sure how I was feeling about this chapter. Again, I'm still not exactly sure how I feel about this chapter, but there was something that I kept forgetting that I needed to include in the story, and this felt like the best time to fit that puzzle piece in. That was what I did. I ended up finishing chapter 17, and this chapter, it's a little over that final word count that I want. So again, trying to keep my chapters between 2,000 and 2,500 words. This was one of those chapters that went over just barely. It's like 2,600 words. It is what it is. I wrote down what I wanted. We're moving forward to chapter 18. My starting word count for this writing session and for the entire day was 41,764 words. Currently, the word count is 43,010 words. So that means I wrote 1,246 words in about this 40-minute time period. That was a great writing session to start this 5K day. I'm gonna put that in the NaNoWrimo website in just a moment. It felt pretty darn good. I am not a morning writer. I don't do well with writing in the morning, and I don't know what it is and why that's the case. That was my first writing session. So I'm gonna get up, move around. I am gonna do some cleaning. The laundry finished about 10 minutes ago, so it's perfect timing. I'm gonna fold some of the laundry. I already drank one of these. It's just water. I'm gonna refill this too, and then make sure I drink a little bit more water before I sit down at my desk, and then I'll do a little bit of editing a YouTube video. The laundry is folded. We've got another couple of rounds going in the washer and the dryer. So now I think I want to work in the kitchen. I'll show you my messy kitchen. Why not? I have the dishwasher open with clean dishes that I need to put away. I like to keep them out to air dry because sometimes some of the mugs still have a little bit of water on them, so I like to let them air dry, but I'll go ahead and grab a rag and then we will put them away. I have some dishes in the sink that need to be hand washed. I'm gonna clean all of the countertops and then I am going to vacuum and mop. And I think I can do all of that within the next 45-ish minutes. So here we go. I feel like in the last vlog, did I show you guys me putting my dishes away? Do I really need to show you that again? Why not? We need some B-roll, so yeah. Okay, B-roll time. For once, you're way too tall. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So that's what I'm gonna do, clean this island, and then I think I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum all of the bedrooms. And don't be weirded out with our vacuum. Our vacuum has a very large variety of floors that it can use. It can use bare floors and like high thick carpets. So I'm gonna be vacuuming the house with the same vacuum, but it's because it has a lot of features. So I just wanted to point that out. Don't be weirded out. It's perfectly normal. Okay, cool. Island time, but not the fun island kind, this island kind. And then other things. Cool. All right, let's get to it. And pay no attention to my hair, it's in a clip. And I had to change my shirt because every time I vacuum, I always overheat if I'm wearing a sweater. So there are two things that I remembered, well, I guess technically three things. Three things that I remembered that I wanted to also do today that required me leaving the house. I have some trash that I want to go ahead and throw away. Our apartment complex, we're not allowed to throw away bottles, or like anything glass. I want to go take all of the glass things. We have a couple of boxes we need to recycle, and I'm just gonna go ahead and take out the trash. While I do that, there are two things that I want to get. I want to go get a bottle of Prosecco just because I have been feeling a very nice, simple glass of wine lately. I haven't had a glass of wine in quite some time. I have had alcohol, but not a glass of wine. I want to go to this little cookie place. I want to treat my partner to a cookie because they love lemon flavored things, and they have a lemon flavored cookie, and today is the last day before they reset for the next week and they have different cookies. And I want to get one for my partner because my partner has been working 6 12-hour shifts all in a row this entire week from Monday to Saturday. I want to go run and get that before it gets too busy, before it closes, and before my partner comes back. So that's what I'm going to go do now. I think around 2:33 I should be back sitting down in the kitchen to write. I have returned. I have my Prosecco. It's going in the refrigerator. Then I got the two cookies. Well, I just ratted myself out. So I got my partner the cookie. I also got myself one because why wouldn't I? My partner got the lemon cream pie cookie. I think that was what it was called. The one I got is cookie butter white chocolate chip. Before I do anything, I really want to try this cookie. On my nice clean counter, I am going to, oh my gosh, and it's warm. Oh my gosh. One more. I wish you guys could taste this. This is phenomenal. I was gonna save a little piece for my partner for them to try my cookie. That's not happening now. I'm eating that whole thing. That was, that's something. Holy crap. That's real good. But I need to eat real food because that'll make me sick if I just eat sugar. Here's the lunch that you could probably care less about. It's got the rice noodles, broccoli, chicken thighs, zucchini, squash, and carrots. Okay, so it's almost 3 o'clock. It's about 10 till, and I made quite a bit of progress on the video I wanted to edit. I'm feeling pretty good about what I've done today and like the progress that I've been making. I still have quite a bit of stuff to do though. I want to take a break. I know this seems weird. I'm editing a video and that's a break, and I still need to be doing several other things. It's 3 o'clock. I have about 12 hours left of my day. What I want to do is put those dishes in the kitchen away, clean those counters, vacuum the rest of the house, and then I want to read for an hour. I haven't done any reading yet today, and then I will get back into writing. It is almost 4 o'clock. We know what time it is, right? Can you guys guess what time it is? What time it could possibly be? Do you know? Do you know? Whoa! If you said it's wine and yoga pants time, you're so clever. Reward yourself with your favorite beverage, because that's what I'm about to do. It's still a little early. It's only like 4 because I still have a lot left that I need to do. We still need to edit that video. I still need to write almost 4,000 words, but I have that live stream with Sarah tonight, so I'm really not that concerned about it, especially if I can write 1,000 words with her, then that gives me 2,000 words. So I just need to write 3,000 words before my live stream tonight. And that's at 11, and it's only 4. I have plenty of time. I'm not stressed. The book that I'm currently reading is Project Hail Mary by Andy Weir. It's the same author who wrote The Martian. I have a little less than 300 pages until I am finished with this book, and it has been the time of my life. It has been so fun. I've been really enjoying it. I am waiting for the dip. You know, everything has just been kind of a lot of little mini wins, and I feel like we have reached the point where we're supposed to not have a win, and I'm really scared about what is possibly going to happen. And then hopefully I can write for about an hour. Supper is already done because I'm just gonna have leftovers again. Also, no offense to you lovely individuals out there, but I am not going to record myself opening up this bottle because it's a little startling. I don't want that on camera, and I'm gonna stop shaking this because I'm gonna make it worse. I'm gonna give this next update in this room, so I'm sorry if I'm like kind of whispering, but my partner ended up coming home from work. I took a nap and it was absolutely glorious, but it's about 6:30 now and they're currently sleeping on the couch, so that's why I'm in here. I'm gonna go ahead and get some writing in. I knew I was gonna have to take a nap eventually, so I just went ahead and took my nap now, but I want to sit down and write for about an hour and a half, and I'm hoping to get about 2,000 words, and I think that'll put me into a good place because then by then I'll have about 3,000 words. Hopefully tonight with Sarah I'll be able to write another 1,000 words before my stream with Sarah. Hopefully I can get another 1,000 words in. So that's the game plan now. We're gonna write until 8 o'clock. It is about to storm outside. Wow, we were real close. Sorry about that. I can hear the thunder. It's just like booming out there, and it's pretty dark. It doesn't look that bad through the camera, but it's gonna get pretty bad. I just made a little snack. starting to get a little dark in here, so I'm gonna come and sit in the living room and give you guys the update. It is about 10 till 8. I wrote 1,703 words, and that was about an hour and 20 minutes of writing. I definitely could have kept going, but my butt was getting a little sore sitting in the seat over there, so I went ahead and cut off that writing session so I could stand up, move around, which I will be moving around in just a moment after this update, because I do think I need to stretch these long legs. I need to do the calculations to see my total word count, but I would say it's probably around 3,000 words now, which is exactly where I want to be. I started chapter 18. How do I explain this without going over there and getting my plot grid? I have 3 pieces of paper that have my plot grid on them. If you guys remember, in one of my vlogs, I got really excited because I was flipping from one page to the next page to start the next chapter for my plot grid. Well, now I am on the final piece of paper for the plot grid. So chapter 18 to chapter 27 are all on this final sheet of paper for the plot grid. That means I'm almost finished with the story. I mean, I have less than 10 chapters because I'm on chapter 18 now and there's 27. It feels pretty incredible. I don't know what my total word count is for the entire manuscript. I'll have to go back and look. It feels pretty amazing, not gonna lie. It definitely needs work. The scene that I wrote, I don't know if it's my absolute favorite scene, and I don't know if it's supposed to actually go where I wrote it. It seems a little wonky being right there, but the next scene in this chapter, I definitely know it has to be in this chapter because it's helping propel everything forward. I mean, I guess technically the scene I just wrote also propels. It answers a lot of questions. We're asking a few more questions, but for the most part, this past scene was just filling in the gaps in some parts of like the history and some parts of things that have been happening. If this is the spot where it's supposed to be, I'm hoping that this is the right spot. If not, I can move it somewhere else in the story in another draft. I need to fold the last thing of laundry, and I should clean one of the bathrooms, and then I want to edit that YouTube video until I have to probably pop on my live stream with Sarah. So I will probably not get to write again until our live stream tonight, and our live stream starts at 11. I still have quite a bit of time left in the day because it's only 8 p.m. We're ticking down the clock now. It's until like 4 a.m. So what is that? Another 10 hours? Is that right? Is that how math works? I think it's 8 hours. So I still have another 8 hours to get all of that stuff done. We are kind of pushing it on time. So I'm gonna go clean the bathroom now. I am not showing that to you guys because that is gross. I do not like cleaning vlogs where people show their bathrooms. I can't do it. I cannot do any of that. You guys are just gonna have to take my word for it that I'm gonna go clean the bathroom because that's what I'm gonna go do. And probably when I come back, it will be dark outside and we will be in my office with the ring light. I guarantee it. I guarantee that's what's gonna happen. I need to write 1,981 words for the rest of today to hit 5,000 words. And I don't know if you guys also noticed, but I am about 300 words away from hitting or passing 45,000 words in the entire manuscript, which is pretty darn cool. The one bathroom is clean, and what did I tell you guys? It was gonna be dark outside. Although I also said my ring light was gonna be on, but it's behind me. Enjoy the terrible quality. It's definitely a lot later than I wanted it to be for us finishing the bathroom. My partner said that they would finish cleaning the other bathroom. So I'm off the hook for the other bathroom. Now I have about an hour and 10 minutes before the live stream starts. I need to send Sarah the link to the live stream. I am gonna spend the next hour or so editing that YouTube video. So then for the next 2 hours, which would only be an hour of writing time, I'm gonna be working on, well, I'm gonna be writing during the stream. Sarah and I usually hang out after the stream. I don't know how long afterwards today, but I know I still need to do quite a few things, but I love having my Sarah time, so I don't know how the rest of the stream is gonna go, like afterwards, with trying to get everything else done. The live stream is gonna start in about 6 minutes, so I need to run to the restroom. I'm gonna refill my water, and then we'll be ready for the live stream. I need to bring in all of my notes now that I am saying that. I am probably gonna forget that, but I can't wait for the stream to get back into writing because we're making moves in this story, and I'm loving it. I'm loving where this is going. This day, with kind of the time that I knew I was gonna have, is pretty spot on. It's just gonna determine now is if Sarah and I are gonna chat for a really long time after our live stream, which we normally do, and I'm totally fine with that. Should I try to shoot for almost 2,000 words? Hang on, how many words exactly do I need? I don't remember. I have done 2 writing sprints today. The first one was 1246, and the next one is 1773 for a total of 3,019 words. We subtract that from 5,000. That's right. It gives me 1,981 words. Can I get that in this sprint? In this stream? 2 30-minute sprints? What is that divided by 2? Look at me. I'm panicking. Oh! I might be able to do this. So if I do 991 words for each of those 2 30-minute sprints, we can hit 5,000 words. Can we do it? That's the question. But right now I can't think about anything except for my floating eyeballs because I have to go pee, and then we're probably just gonna be jumping right into this live stream. So I'll see you guys in a bit. It is almost 2 o'clock in the morning, and this is gonna be the final clip. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this video because I did end up hitting 5,000 words. So we did 2 30-minute sprints in the live stream with Sarah. I was on a mission, you guys. Now, the quality of these words are probably not there, but I am so ready to get through Act 2. I am so ready to finish the story so I can start working on the revisions, going back through it, and starting to make the story better. In those 2 30-minute sprints, in the first one, I ended up writing 1,028 words, and I finished chapter 18 and I started chapter 19. We are so close to finishing the second act, and I'm so excited. So in the second sprint, I continued to work on chapter 19, and I ended up writing 987 words for a total of the day 5,034 words, and that's freaking phenomenal. I want to say that was pretty close to what my other 5K day was. I know I wrote a little bit more than 5,000 words. For Camp Nano, my goal, I have a low goal of 15,000 words and a high goal of 20,000 words. And currently I am sitting at 10,884 words. Less than 5,000 words, and I will be hitting that low goal. So I'm super excited about it. I think I'm exactly where I need to be. I just pulled up the calendar because I was nervous that I was kind of like a week behind, but I'm really not. If I can get about 5,000 words in this upcoming week, I will be in pretty good shape. I guess that's all I have for you guys today. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog. I was able to do everything that I set out to do today, which is pretty doggone good. I woke up, I don't even remember what time I woke up. Was it 9:30? Was that when I started my day? I think it was earlier than that. It doesn't matter. This was a very long day. It was a very productive day. I hope it somewhat inspired you guys. It is 2 o'clock in the morning now. I am going to be signing off, but I want to thank you so much for following me on my writing journey. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. If you want to be part of my writing journey, I would absolutely love to have you along. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.